Hey y'all, hey, good morning. Welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. Hey, don't give up on your dreams. If you don't see a red box right there, that means you're just catching the replay. So come on in, y'all. We are crafting early today. So I'm going to redo this frame here. This is a reusable magnetic frame. And we're going to take this off. This right here is our chalk paste right here on top, okay? And it becomes like semi-permanent whenever it's dry. So let's do this. All right, so we're gonna take this off. Keyword is frame. So when you come on in, let me know you're here and type in frame. Let me see if I can get this up. I don't even know if y'all are awake. Let me turn this off. Okay, there we go. All right, y'all ready for this? So what I'm going to do, this is chalk paste. It is semi-permanent, but we're going to take it off by spraying some water on here. I just have purified or distilled water in this, but you can use any type of water, okay? So just so you know that. Then you're going to take your paste scraper. So all of this stuff is in the supply list. Good morning, everybody. So when you type in the word frame, you'll get the list for everything. We're going to make a very colorful sign, like wall decor sign. So what I'm going to do is just scrape this off, this frame, and we're going to redo it. Has everybody had their coffee today? I had a couple sips before we went for our walk. And let me tell y'all, we got rained on. And you know what? We did not take any shortcuts. We just kept going. The dog and Zach and I walked in the rain today. So, dedication right there at its finest. So see how easy it is to scrape this off. Just get your little tool. This is called a paste scraper. And this board is reusable, as you can see. I'm just taking everything off. All right, so we got that. Then what you're gonna do, see all this paste, the white paste? I'm just going to take that off and we're done with this for today, okay? Then we're just going to remove all of this stuff that's sitting here on our frame. In the trash you go. All right, now we're gonna go in and spray it again. But this time what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a board eraser and we're gonna get the rest of that off. Could create like a ghosting effect. So we wanna make sure that all of it is gone. Okay, just like that. Then we're gonna take another paper towel. Thank you. So Amy, this is not my new time. You'll see me twice a day sometimes. Just kind of depends on what we have going on. Today, I was like, well, let me just go and hang out with my friends, and it's a great way to start off the day, right? Okay, so I'm going to dry this with my dryer. Good morning, everybody. Coffee and smoothie are done. Darlene, what kind of smoothies do you drink? I am Chris. Super early. I figured let's do this and get our day started off fantastic. All right, so I'm going to go in with a size B transfer. This is 8.5 by 11. Look at this. This is really cute. It's got a bunch of Halloween sayings. So we're going to use this and we're going to put this on the board. So next step is to take your fuzzing cloth. We're going to peel this off. I am going to write back on this because we do not have a yellowish background. If you have a yellowish background or backer sheet, you don't need to write back. But I did use a permanent marker and it kind of looks like that. So I'm going to dry it before I get started so I don't smear it everywhere. Okay? Mixed fruit and plain yogurt. You go, girl. Jeannie had her coffee several hours ago. Yes, Amy, me too. Kids go out the door. We go for our walk. Obviously, I took a shower. Today we got soaked in the rain. That's okay though, we still did it. That's what matters. All right, so I'm gonna peel this off just like so and lay it right down on my fuzzing cloth. This is called a fuzzing cloth. This is in the supply list when you type frame. Okay, so we're gonna fuzz it really well. Now, before I go any further, I'm gonna grab quite a few paper towels, and I'll tell you why here in a second. We're gonna use our multi-tool mostly today because we're gonna make this extremely colorful. So let me show you the colors that we're gonna use. You're having your first cup, Michelle. Did I interrupt your TV time? All right, so we're gonna use these. I'm gonna try and grab all of these at once. Okay, so the color of the month, which is the purple, is still in stock, which I was surprised. So we're gonna use all 4 of these. So I'm gonna go ahead and open them up and get them prepped and ready to go and figure out the pattern that I'm going to use for this. All right, here we go. So we're gonna go in with, I think I'm gonna separate my yellow and my orange. And then of course we have the white. So I think I'm gonna put the white by the orange. We shall see. All right, so I've got all 4 of them right here. Do y'all see that? They're kind of at off to the side, okay? All is ready to go. So now we're gonna come over here and we're gonna fuzz our transfer really well. This is applying lint to the back so that it doesn't stick like glue on our surface. These are reusable, so you could make many signs. You could put this on a piece of wood. You could put this on a t-shirt. Y'all could even put this on the window. You can put it on whatever. But today we're going to put it on a frame that kind of goes along with this with a twist. Okay. All right, here we go. So I'm done fuzzing. Now I'm going to take my frame, and this is going to fit perfectly inside our frame. Top to bottom, side to side, just like so. And then I'm gonna take time, just be patient, and kind of run your fingers over the silk screen. That is everywhere that you see, or anywhere that you see the words. Okay, we're gonna take our squeegees and push our paste through that screen. Okay, just like that. It looks like a mess, right? You see my finger streaks? You're like, ooh, what is that? Well, just wait. Okay, let me do it this way. I'm gonna reverse these because I'm gonna start with this. So hold on just a second. So you can get the purple if you add $75 to your cart, and then you will unlock it for purchase, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go in. This may take a second, y'all. I gotta be really diligent here with my work. So we're gonna start with the top row, and we're gonna do different colors, okay? And in the meantime, I'm gonna have to wipe them off in between. And I'm gonna get not a whole lot on my squeegee because I don't want it to like go over into the next letter. Now, if you have multiple squeegees, multi-tools, by all means use them and just switch them out. But I think this will give you guys an idea of how to incorporate different colors for Halloween. At least I hope so. We shall see. Okay. And then you just start over with your pattern of colors. Now, because we're taking our time, we're gonna have to peel this up as we work so that the paste is not dry in the screen. Okay, so how do we do that? Well, we're gonna grab our detail tool, if we need it, and just release that paste from the screen. Can y'all see that? Look at that! Oh my gosh, I love it already. And we're not even, I don't know, 2% away or done. Okay, I did purple. Let's go in with orange. So this is orange peel. The color of the month, which is Superstitious, is still hanging around, y'all. So hit the heart button for me, if you would be so kind. Sprinkle out the video for me. I would greatly appreciate it. Yellow, purple. Purple is my favorite color. But you could do this in one color and be done, like in 30 seconds. You just grab a bigger squeegee and have at it. Orange and white. Hello, everybody. How are you? Good morning, good morning. I can officially say that because it really is good morning, regardless of the time zone, right? All right, so we're gonna go in here. Now, I'm not gonna do this to every single row, but this will give you an idea. Okay, so row number 1 is done. So I'm gonna lift this up and release it from the screen, the paste. Oh my gosh, I love it. And then I lifted up the top of Spooks Galore, and I want to make sure that that gets laid back down with no air bubbles. Okay. Then I'm going to take a mini squeegee, and this next row is going to be all white. This frame is magnetic, y'all, so you could add something with magnets. Maybe you only want to put, I don't know, a certain word on here, but you just make it your own. You do you. This is so relaxing. All right, make sure that it's all covered. And then we're going to release the paste again. And we're just going to do the same thing down the entire board. Okay. All right, now we ended in purple. So now we're going to go with orange peel. And see, I just have a paper towel here off to the side, wiping off all of my colors before I pick up a new color. So that's why I'm not picking up a whole bunch as well, so that I don't wipe off a bunch of my paper towel and waste it. You could put the little bit back in the jar, but just do whatever you want. It's easier for me to wipe it on a paper towel. Orange, I think this is going to be cute. I think the kids will like it. All right, so let me lift it up, releasing that paste, and then pushing down where I lifted up. So just type in the word frame and I will send you a message with all of this good information. It will also include the cutout of the week and our monthly craft box, which is Ragtie. And he's hiding in the other room. But those will go out on Friday the 15th, I think. It's Friday the 15th, y'all. All right, let's do the H. And this detail may not be for you, because you may think it takes too long. But I want to show y'all how fun you can get with these products. All right, let's lift it. Release the paste. Oh my gosh, this is really turning out cute. Okay, let's go in with our white. Right here, let's do this row. Yay, I think we're halfway done, y'all. Halfway done. Is anybody going shopping today? I need to go to Hobby Lobby. It's very, very soon. I think they have their Christmas all 50% off. Okay, Friday is the 15th. Thank you. What is the code for this? Frame. All right, let's lift this up. Awesome. All right, so we ended in purple again. So that means we are orange peel. But I feel like if you put your colors in the order that you're going to use them, it will make it easier on you off to the side, so you know which one to go in next. There's that. Now, as soon as your paper towel starts to fill up, just get a new one. Because what you don't want to do is mix the colors because you ran out of room. Jack-o'-lantern. Okay, yes, fall is 40% off too, yes. Oh, happy birthday to her. Are y'all going to dinner or anything exciting? Birthdays are always fun, right? Zach's birthday is coming up. This is on the 23rd. All right, let's lift it again. Just to release that paste right there on Jack-O. Lay it down, just let it fall so that you don't smudge it. Purple and orange. I really want to do a candy corn with this color, y'all. I think that would be super fun with the purple. Okay, there's white. Thanks. You can actually purchase my shirt just by typing in the word frame. Purple. Make sure you grab your purple, y'all. Okay, there's that. Go in with some white. The multi-tool is perfect for this. Yellow. Okay, one more row of colorfulness. Grab our white chalk paste. Do one row of white all the way across. If you notice, I switched squeegees, so this is a mini squeegee. It's a little bit whiter. Will give you better coverage. Okay, lift, release. This is called, I don't know, peel and reveal. Okay. All right, so we ended in yellow, so we're gonna start with purple on this next line. Yay, I love this so much. White. I am the 30th, and so this is my wedding anniversary. Well, happy anniversary. That's exciting. It's a big accomplishment right there. Yellow, purple, orange. I did put wild lime in the supply list, which is like a greenish color, but I decided against it, y'all. I wanted to stick to just 4. Okay, let's lift it again to release the paste and then just drop it. Okay, so now we just have 4 more letters. And we're gonna finish out the bottom in one color and call it a morning. But I think y'all will like this. Orange and white. Okay, now one last go down here at the bottom in white. It says Haunting Night. So we have made this not scary looking, right? It's very cutesy in my opinion. Just want to make sure you get your screen 100% covered. Okay, and we're going to lift it all the way off. Just like that. Okay, what I'm going to do really quickly is take this and clean this because I don't want these colors to sit for too long on my transfer. So I just spray it with distilled or purified water. You don't need that. Like, you can use tap water to clean your transfers. But I want to get all of this off, especially at the very top where we started because it's been sitting there for a while. And it's going to be a little bit harder to get off because it's very, very dry. So I'm kind of just quickly taking my board eraser and going back and forth. I'm not pushing too hard. I'm letting the board eraser do its job, not pushing. Okay, just like so. And then I am going to grab a paper towel and just clean off some of that excess water because there was a lot. Okay, flip it over to where it's sticky side up. And then you're going to do the same thing and just clean the paste out of that screen. But y'all, I love this stuff so much. It's like, you don't have to use a lot of brain power to come up with the project. You just pick a surface, pick a design, pick your colors, and squeegee your paste on there. And you've created something so cute for your home. Okay, now, how do you put this on the backer sheet? Well, all you're gonna do, you're not gonna use this side because that's the back. Flip it over, line up the edges, line up the corners, and then voila, it's ready to be used again. And my friends, let me get up close and personal because this is really cute. Y'all ready for this? Look how stinking cute this is. Colleen, thank you. Thank you for the stars. Y'all, look at this. I love this so, so much. Oh my goodness. I'm in love. I'm in love. Michelle, you do have the patience. I promise. Just do it, girl. Just do it. So, pretty darn cute, right? So go grab your color of the month and we'll see you next time, okay? Bye, friends.